Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Professor Bopper here for some more Sacred Stones 0% growths. And the last time we knocked out 5X, and in this chapter we find ourselves right back with Erica's army, and we are in a defeat boss and fog of war map. This is one of my favorite maps in the game, actually, and one of my favorite fog of war maps in the series. It's not so good on multiple playthroughs when you know where the boss is, but when you play this map for the first time and have no idea where the boss is, and I've seen this twice with Midnight Cowboy and the Iron Colon, they run around, you run around like a chicken with your head caught off, trying to find the boss and kill him, while these kids over here are being attacked by the monsters, by the spiders. Now, some people, if you play this chapter, you can play this chapter super slow. If you don't want the reward for saving the kids, you can just be like, fuck them kids, and we just gonna go. But you know, we're gonna get the reward. The reward's gonna be useless outside of the money that it's worth. But, you know, we're gonna get it. I want the money. So we brought Natasha and we brought Mulder in this chapter for very important reasons. And actually, I just realized I didn't set my deployment. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now I did it. I have like the habit of setting the deployment, then pressing save, then pressing start, but I skipped the setting the deployment or the formation and then click saved, and out of just habit clicked start. So we are going to try to kill the boss as quickly as possible. Doesn't mean it's going to work out, because things can go very wrong in this chapter. All things depending. But we brought Mulder and we brought Natasha for the very specific reason that they can both light up the torch staff. For Mulder, the torch staff is going to be here primarily to get him some staff rank. And for Natasha, it is primarily, or to get him an EXP, and then for Natasha, it's staff rank to try to get her up to C staves. Level is entirely secondary. And on this guy right here, we want to keep an eye on this fighter, because he's got a halberd, so he can kind of mess up Seth. So we're going to play Seth in this peak right here, and then hopefully be able to kill this guy on the next turn to grab the halberd. The halberd would be pretty nice to have. Iron axes are a dime a dozen. Halberds, that could be kind of hard to come by them. So we'll try to pick one up from that guy, and hopefully, you know, hopefully we get it. None of these guys, all these guys are going to go belly up into Seth, so that's perfectly fine. And let's go ahead and light up this way. Make sure we're not throwing anybody into certain death. I have a pretty good memory of this map, although this is where loot got annihilated in my Iron Man run, so good memories with that. So we've got a couple guys that can go meet first into Joshua, and if we could get, actually, Garcia and Ross kind of up into these guys, that would be sick. And then try to set up some kills at some point for Artur as well. So goals this chapter, other than try to beat the boss as quickly as possible, is get some EXP for Artur, get some EXP for Joshua, get the halberd. That's what we want. And then obviously like passive experience on Mulder and passive staff rank on Natasha. So that's our goals. Hopefully we can achieve them. The enemies now are starting to get kind of thick, but it's nothing Seth can't handle. The one issue here is we might need to do something. Ooh, this is hard. If we had we should have left the javelin on him, because now it's going to be pretty tough for Natasha upcoming, especially because, yeah, that's not good right there. That makes our job a lot harder. If I end up having to redo this chapter, that's one of the things I'm gonna look at fixing, is getting, is like not having that happen. So I actually think Franz can come in here and not kill this guy. Okay, that works, I guess. I assume Vanessa absolutely gets decked by that shit. So we're delayed by 1 turn, but that's okay, because we're not going to be... We just have to beat this shit before turn 4. If we get jumped on turn 4, turn 5 is where disaster is going to happen, so we got to clear the map by then. So now we're 1 turn behind because I was a dummy. But, you know, what else is new? You know, I think we're used to it. And I'd like to get... If we could get Garcia to that fort, that would actually be super nice. He can take on a couple of these guys. He's got the Ross support to make sure it happens. Don't know if this guy is completely stationary or not until you get into his range. I guess we'll find out. And then we just got to be careful here for Artur, because we're not dealing the damage that I would like. We can make it difficult, though, to get to him, because if we throw Artur, like, right here, I don't think any of these guys will be able to reach around to Artur, although maybe I shouldn't word it like that. That doesn't sound too good. Yeah, now these guys are just going to be Joshua, EXP, and then some Artur kills. Because Joshua is at base level 5, so they're close to it, although I'd say Joshua, because of his speed, has better kill potential at this point, so it's probably nice to feed as many kills to Artur early on as possible. So got a lot of guys here. We don't really care too much about the amount of dudes right here. What we do care about a little bit is this guy kind of reaching back to us. So we'll send out... We'll just get Vanessa and Franz out of there. Definitely more effective ways that this chapter could be run, but like I've said many times, we are not here for effectiveness. We're here to get it done. Getting it done and getting it done well are two entirely different things, and I am not really interested in getting it done well. So, yeah, let those guys collide into Joshua. Okay, that guy's just gonna run because he's a filthy coward. Get back here, bro. Good thing that healer moves second. Oh, 3% him, always for pleasure. Let's go. Get out of here. God, he's too good. And then when we deck that Axe Bro, we're going to make up the weapon EXP that we lost for sword. Not that we lost it, but... Man, until I am going to rest easy once he hits S swords, because I figure I'm going to screw it up somehow and end up with S Lance Seth, because at this point you're starting to see that lances are just way better than swords because of the weapon triangle bonuses. But this is honestly disgusting for Garcia here, getting all this experience. Hell yeah. He might hit level 10, and if he does, that'll be gross. Oh, setting us up. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, good thing he had the Iron Blade on. Yikes. That is not good right there. But we can do things about that. 0 damage. Aw. Pathetic. How are you that bad, bro? Well, you know what? It's the Sacred Stones in. I mean, they're trying their best. Okay, then the Axe Bro didn't move. Perfect. That halberd. Operation Get the Halberd underway. And that way, if we somehow screw up or miss the boss and can't hit him, we'll have a much better time correcting for that fact, since the halberd is going to be zoomed back. Hell yeah, we did it. Okay, we've got S rank swords now, so Seth officially can use whatever he wants now, and it's not going to make a difference. You can't get multiple S ranks in this game, by the way, if anybody is curious. So let's go ahead. We got a deck. We got to get rid of the steel axe. That's more important. That's the biggest threat to Artur right now. I guess it doesn't matter. Probably would have been better to attack the other guy with Joshua, but Joshua kind of in need of a heal, which he does not have access to at the moment. 11 attack, which becomes 10 because of the forest. 5. Actually, Joshua, if the only HP that matters is 0, Joshua will continue to be fine in this forest. I think it might be time as well. We'll turn animations off for now. I've kind of had my fill of them a little bit. So we gotta Garcia is not in the best position that he could be in. And the problem with this guy is that he can get to Ross. So we got to make sure he can't. So just drink, Garcia. And if Eric is there, then... Alright, then we're good. Maybe should have used... Maybe Franz would have been better there, but Erica does not get doubled. That's big. So... Well, actually, if Garcia's not getting doubled, then neither would Franz, but it's literally not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Just as long as that guy doesn't take the fort, or doesn't take the mountain, we'll be good. And we need to drive in... What's actually big is that if we drive in Natasha here to try to get the staff, see if we can see the boss, because we should be able to kill the boss on the next turn. Okay, because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can one range the boss next turn with the steel sword, because I left 2 uses on it here just to kill this guy. Act like I did it on purpose. I did not do it on purpose. So yeah, we are looking good. And then Vanessa can go get the antitoxin village just for some extra cash, so we can sell some shit and then have some more shit to go flip later. And these guys are just gonna continue to be just embarrassed. The fact that... Oh, Joshua had a chance of death there. Oh, that's so awful. How did I not catch that? I should have put Franz there. Oh, no! Oh, Erica with the big crit. So we're actually good. We're actually good. Mistakes were made, but we got away with it. Ooh, that guy... Actually, that guy doesn't get in the way of what we're doing. So... Okay, so we got to kill the boss now because reinforcements are here. So... Okay, we just one round the dude straight up. So... I'm not too worried about it now. It's just a matter of self-improvement. Can we get anybody the EXP that they crave? So we can get Ross to chuck that guy. And then feed it to Garcia. Again, I don't know Garcia. I'm kind of curious to see how Warrior Garcia does 0% growth. I mean, Hero Garcia wouldn't be bad, but the problem with Hero Garcia is like the pretty obvious one of hand axes are super inaccurate, so it's just hard to do what you want with them late game, even with weapon triangle. And Joshua, don't... Oh, come on, Joshua. Oh, well, he got a level anyway out of it, so I don't feel too bad about it. And Vanessa is never... She level 2. No, the money from this is more valuable than a Vanessa kill. Somehow. And then, yeah, just throw some torches around for some quick EXP. I wonder how close these 4 torch uses got Natasha. Well, I got her about halfway. That's not bad. And let's see if we can see the spider, actually. I haven't seen this spider in a long time because I've never been at risk of losing this chapter for basically ever. Wow, we can't even see the spider yet. Yeah, so we'll throw Franz out there. Come on! Hell yeah, Franz. He knows we need weapon rank. Okay, so now we just gotta hope that Seth doesn't whiff a 92 here. But there's no way. Come on. Hell yeah. Look at that. I don't know if Seth is going to cap his level this run because there is a point where he's just going to taper off, but... Oh, this is a crime. Okay, Orion's Bolt. We could feed that to Naomi. I'm sure she would love that, but we'll just feed it to the merchant instead because that's definitely way more worth it. So, I'm going to go manage some items and stuff, so I'll be right back before we dip into Chapter 7. Okay, so we are back now in Chapter 7, and there's a couple things I want to do really quick. Well, first I'll go over, I sold the 2 antitoxins that I had, and I sold the Orion's Bolt. Did not buy anything. Well, actually, no, I did buy a Restore Staff. That was before Chapter 6. I just want to note that I bought a Restore Staff because it's pretty good. And I don't want to forget about it later. We're going to actually feed this Dragon Shield. We're going to feed it to Seth. 11 defense is not that great. And he's still going to be our main combat unit until probably chapter 14 or so. So just stuffing him full of some defense right now would be really nice. Because he's still going to see the bulk of our combat for a long time. We've actually brought Naomi and Colm out from the bench for the first time in a long time. Still have not seen loot in this playthrough, so rip loot, I guess. Well, I'll try to get her in there at some point. Took Franz out as well. Probably could have brought him instead of Ross, but I want Ross. This is the point you'd want Ross to be level 10 by, so you could cross this. I know the LTC 0% growth run somehow gets him here first, but I guess that's what happens when you plan ahead, unlike me, who's just, I'm going at this by the seat of my pants. But we got some ideas here. We got some ideas. We brought Colm because we want to steal this energy ring from this guy right here, because that is gonna, Seth needs some more rings, and that's gonna help us out a ton long term to keep Seth just around and dominant for so much longer. I could give the skill book to Seth as well. I've thought about it, but there's a character later on in the game that's going to handle the bulk of our second half combat, or is going to be one of our main two second half combat units that I want to save it for, just to make them more reliable for the latter half of the game. So I think I'm gonna save that. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into chapter 7. There's no way nothing can go wrong, by the way, because what we're gonna do is get Seth. Basically, our goal here is get Seth up here to annihilate these archers as soon as possible. Then we'll try to figure out a way to get Erica up there as well. The big trouble for this chapter, and this is a trouble no matter how you play this chapter, is getting Colm to take this guy without getting killed, which can be a challenge, but we're going to continue to work Ross and Garcia support, hopefully get to feed Artur a little bit. We actually want to drive up here with Naomi and Joshua because I want to take this ballista. This ballista will probably help us in the energy ring heist, especially as we begin to get Colm moving out towards a very, very dangerous place indeed. So we just need... We'll move Erica up. She'll help with killing these guys, and then we'll probably need Mulder up there as well. Artur, you can probably hang back, because we're going to go dump Seth off immediately to get rid of these archers, which will allow Vanessa a little more maneuvering room when working over the... We're trying to get Erica to where she needs to get. As we can see here, I know these are just generic soldiers, but Base Garcia is still tearing shit up, and you love to see it. So this is entirely just for self-improvement for Garcia, because I actually think we can do it. I think we can get level 10. I think we can get level 10. Garcia. I forgot to trade him his javelin. That's okay. We'll figure it out in a bit. Let's get rid of... Killing Edge deletes that guy. And now we just gotta hope that Joshua is okay. Because there's no telling if he's gonna be fine or not. Because this Thunder guy does have crit on him. Which is... Yeah, that's a problem. Because what we need to do... I mean, it's not a big deal that Seth doesn't have a javelin on him, actually, because these guys are going to plunk him for no damage. And we can use Seth to get the heat off over there to drag those guys away so they can't attack Colm when he crosses the river. He's going to start his river crossing next turn, I think. I think that's what we'll have him do. God, Garcia, keep going off. Like, these levels should be going to Artur, but I'm starting to get in. I'm starting to get invested in Warrior Garcia a little bit. I'm really feeling it. I really kind of want it now. Yeah, these guys are just not even a problem. Because what we're gonna do... Okay, so once... Yeah, so just get rid of these guys. That one-use javelin's kind of annoying. We'll figure out a way to smash it over someone's head. Because if we move... Okay, so if we move Colm right here... Vanessa will drag one of those guys, and she'll be able to do it safely. This guy's only got 15 attack, so... shouldn't be a problem. Joshua... That 1% crit, though, that 1% crit kind of got me tripping a little bit, but, oh, we got him. It's fine. It's no problem. And we also kind of wanted to kill that guy for the pure water anyway. The important thing about Murray, the boss right here, is he drops our first promotion item that we actually want, that we need early, which is the Night Crest. We already got... I said my first promotion item as if I didn't get a Guiding Ring and already sell a... Javelin earlier, or already sell the Orion's Bolt earlier. Rip Namie, her first action in a while. And hey, look, she's putting in work, all right. Okay, so I think we want some... Let's get some Mage Killer action, actually. Let's throw Artor in here, see what happens. Fortunately, that guy can't reach the peak. Kind of sucks for him. Or can't attack the peak. It sucks for us. But let's see if we can... what we can do here, because what we can do is get... So the goal here is get Vanessa killed, because we should not have attacked... Oh, no, okay, we good. We good. That was actually planned out. That was intentional. Fully, I swear. Okay, Artor, only 4 more levels on him, and then we pop the Guiding Ring. I am all here for it. So Colm is going to nick the Guiding Ring, and then he is going to get rescued out of there by Vanessa. That's what we're going to do. So, Operation Energy Ring Heist complete. So now it's just a matter of get him out of there. And hopefully... with any luck, I'm pretty sure Joshua can pick him up. Hell yeah. So now we can get... Now we can definitely get... we can get Erica next turn and get her up closer to the throne to wrap up this chapter. Do we need... How does Ross do? Ross does okay. Let's pick up a level on Ross. Why not? At this point, I kind of want level 10 promoted Ross just to flex on 0% growths. But it doesn't look like we're gonna... It'll be tough to get. But we can get... We can at least get more chip with Artor. And then... Ooh, Garcia. Garcia. Actually, not in danger. 21 attack, actually. Steel Axe, that's pretty thick. That actually kills Garcia. So, Steel Axe is super dangerous. As well, I mean, that's a scary weapon. Is a Steel Axe. That is not okay. What the Steel Axe does to dudes. So now it's just forget to bring the Silver Lance and try to fuck this dude up. We can outpace him. We've got time. The Ballistae have failed. Oh, rip Murray and his Ballista, I guess. Poor guy. I bet he worked really hard. He just straight up forgot to man the Ballista and put one over here. So I don't know what he's talking about. This chapter is so, like, Murray is a dumbass. And frankly, kind of overrated by the Grotto Empire. Did not deserve the position that he has. He needs to, we got to put him in his place. So Seth, just flex on him a bit with, to weapon triangle disadvantage this guy. And then there's no other items that we want from this map. None of that we can get at the very least. Although, Garcia is safe from getting killed by this guy if he chugs a vulnerary. So, we'll have Ross drink one too. Why not? It's fun to drink. And Steel Lance guy, this guy should be so slow that Artor should be able to finish him off. So I think now it's just a matter of clearing the way for Erica to get to Vanessa, which is pretty easy, as we can see here. And we gotta keep you gotta keep feeding Namie. You know you gotta do it. Come on, Namie level and 0% growth. Let's go, Namie. Oh, she's so bad. But I'm here for it. And that just leaves Joshua with, unfortunately, nothing to do. But, well, we need like 3.5 levels on Joshua. So he'll get there. Joshua, I'm not too worried about. We're a ways off for our hero crests anyway. Okay, that guy's just going to whiff and get one-rounded. Oh, Garcia, stop. He's going to actually promote. We're actually going to do it. God, we're such gamers around here. I'm so excited that we're going to get promoted. Garcia, I'm just... Can we disrespect him with Erica? Because Erica's at full health. 17. Iron Lance has 80 hit. But it's that weapon triangle disadvantage. Rapier's got 95 though. You know we gotta do it to him. You know we gotta do it to Tirado. Or Murray here. Why am I saying Tirado? Tirado was some other asshole. We gotta do it to Murray. Let's do him dirty. Okay. Oh man. And then we sees next turn. So we'll just send in... can Garcia... Ooh, another Steel Axe. Yikes. We'll have... Actually, I like Garcia. Do that, and then we'll jump him. We'll jump the guy and feed that to Artur, I think. And once again, keep feeding Namie. She needs to eat. She's hungry. Unfortunately, not a whole lot for the boulder to do right now. That's sort of a shame. The boulder probably would have been better spent going down here with everyone else, considering all the vulneraries I had to chug. Okay, can we even do 11 damage to him? Hell yeah! Get disrespected by base Erica! Oh, that's dumb as fuck, and we actually did it to him. Oh, I'm so glad. That Knight's Crest is going to look great on Kyle, on Cousin Kyle, when we get him back. Thanks, Garcia. So my question here, we can seize now, but there's always time for self-improvement, which is... Chunk... Take the Iron Axe and just chunk him. Okay, Ross. Nice. Let's just get all the EXP that we possibly can. We can't kill that guy with... We can't kill either guy with Garcia, so let's just not use up 2 hand axes and just pick that up. And now we're not done because we gotta feed more to Namie. Hell yeah. Completely worthless, but you know we had to get it. So unfortunately we can't. Dang. Okay, that kind of sucks. I was thinking if there's a way we could get Mulder a heal in, but we can't. But that's fine. And as we continue to just dominate Sacred Stone 0% growth. Oh, I gotta kiss my bulging biceps right now because I'm feeling like Garcia. So I'll see you all next time for some more 0% growth Sacred Stones. Hope y'all having a great day. See you guys then. Bye-bye.